right, I am in the car driving with my mom. We're gonna go meet up with my sister at Walt Disney World. We're headed to the Food and Wine Festival. I haven't been to the Food and Wine Festival since I worked there back in 2006, and I haven't been to Disney in a few years, so pretty excited to head over to Epcot, try some tasty wines and some food from around the world, and I will be back with you when we get there. So we made it to Epcot at the Food and Wine Festival, and you can pick up this little card that you put on your hand and you load it with money, and that way when you go up to all the little stands you don't have to recharge your card every time. So we're gonna now walk around and start eating and drinking. Okay, so our first stop in our passport is France. We have the croissant au escargot, and we've picked up, what is this? The Saint Germain Sparkling Cur, and a Kronenberg Blanc 1664 Pale Lager. Let's give them a try. What do you think, Lynn?
Delish.
All right. Okay, this is my first try of escargot.
Yum.
Delicious.
I wouldn't steer you wrong.
I'm in. I think it's gonna be a good day. Okay, so the coolest part of the Food and Wine Festival is this little passport. So I find the France sticker here. I get to take it off and then go to the France page and put it on my passport. And now I've been to my first country. Here we are in Belgium, and everyone's favorite part of Walt Disney World, the lines. We're in Belgium. We got the Belgian waffle with warm chocolate ganache. Looks delicious. And now we're waiting in line for our ciders and beer. The biggest challenge here at Disney World is finding a place to put all your stuff after you've gotten some food and drinks. So I'm just got here on a bench to try my Belgian waffle.
Pretty tasty.
So the consensus on the Belgian beer is that the Hoegaarden wit beer, family's not a fan, and neither for the Leffe Blonde Belgian Pale Ale, but the Stella Artois Hard Cider is a winner. All right, let's mark our trip to Belgium.
The new Belgian Voodoo Ale.
I hope none of you are really obsessive compulsive, because I'm not getting these stickers on here quite properly. So our next stop was Morocco, and I went with the chocolate baklava because dessert all day. And then we went ahead and also got the Mimosa Royale. All right.
That was a really big bite. The baklava is one of my favorites. And this one's particularly delicious because they filled it with chocolate.
Check. Managed to travel from Morocco to Japan in about 2 minutes. All right, so we're in Japan now, and we have the, what's this called? BLT
Sushi roll.
BLT sushi roll. Give it a go.
It's a little messy.
This thing is huge.
I know.
I don't know how you're gonna eat that in one bite. All right,
Fingers in.
too
Chopsticks
large for
down.
chopsticks.
Okay. Good. Oh, that's really good. There's salmon on it too.
Oh yeah, it's salmon BLT
Sushi roll. Messy. AF.
Messy but delicious. It's like American Japanese culmination of deliciousness. Okay, so we made it through Japan. Our next sticker, find it in the book. We're going backwards through the book. Japan. I think we've only gone to 4 or 5 countries, and how many stops are in this? Many. I just got teriyaki all over my book. Oh wait, I know how to tell how many are in here. 5 stickers by 8, so there's 40 stops, and we've gone to 4 of them. It's gonna be a long day. Personally, one of my favorite parts of Epcot is all of the shopping. So you can see we're currently in Japan, but every country has its own products from their country that they sell here. So for those Americans who aren't able to make it out of the United States to visit each and every one of these countries, they can experience some of the products and some of the things that are sold there. So here in Japan, they are selling kimonos, and they have an oyster area where they will pop up an oyster to see if you get a pearl. It's just a really fun experience for those who aren't able to travel everywhere around the world and see all of these things in firsthand in person. So Epcot gives a little flavor of each country. So the Food and Wine Festival would not be complete without a little taste of America, and of course they use my home state's lobster roll as their main food of choice. And because it is still quite warm here in Florida, we have some white wine, some Chardonnay to go with it. For every other food that we've gotten at every other country, we have shared it, but everyone got their own lobster roll because being from Maine, you don't share a lobster roll. Almost just like home. So the U.S. pavilion is called Hops and Barley. I said no, the line. Here in Italy, I'm going to cheat a little bit because the line for the Italy pavilion is hard to see but very, very long, but I really want some Prosecco, so I'm just going to go to the regular Italy stand and call that my Italy sticker. I'm counting this Prosecco
As Italy?
Because
I don't know
it
if that's
cost me
cheating.
$10. I did get some teriyaki on Japan. Italy.
It's on there. You win.
We did skip over Block and Hans and Fife and Drum Tavern. I feel like they really tried to emphasize America. They got 3 stops there. We made it to Spain, and we've all had enough alcohol that we're having some fine Spanish water with our seafood salad. I convinced my sister to let me try that so that I could put my Spain sticker on. This is a great place to people watch.
I mean, like, over here is, what's that guy? Bob whatever, who used to paint?
He's a builder.
Not Bob the builder. What was the guy who used to paint?
Oh, Bob Ross!
Bob Ross.
The crowd. We made it to China with black pepper shrimp with garlic noodles and the Tsingtao lager. We're all starting to wane a little bit. We've made it through 8 countries now, I think. But I don't know if we can hold any more. Okay, Allie, what did you get?
This is the duck croissant bao bun.
That looks delicious.
We're gonna see.
Okay, I'm in.
Yeah. Ready? Like a guy's big bite.
I don't think that's an appropriate camera size bite, but we'll take it. How is it?
It was really good, Allie.
Yeah, wait, was that a thumbs up? I missed it.
It's a thumbs up.
All right, I have to take a bite in order to put the sticker in my passport.
Oh, okay.
I'm a big fan of this one. That's delicious, yeah. All right, I've earned my China stamp.
They just
All right.
thing it, and then you have to punch in a pin.
Oh, and it goes attached to your room.
Dia del Muerto has become extremely popular in the U.S. They have quite a bit of Day of the Dead merchandise in the Mexico Pavilion. Trip around Epcot would not be complete without a Mexican margarita.
Presidio 37. And I want to tell you, it was so sweet. It was unbelievable.
That one is better.
Kid tested, mother approved. Mom earning her Mexico margarita stamp.
Ta-da!
So Hawaii was a bust because they ran out of the tuna. Shame. All right, we made it to Australia and got the grilled sweet and spicy bushberry shrimp.
Pretty much, if it comes from the ocean, I'm gonna eat it.
Let's give this a go.
It's an adorable little town. Like you said, anything from the sea.
Gotta find Australia. We skipped a bunch. We needed a break from all the drinking and food, but we had some delicious spicy shrimp in Australia, and we're getting our second wind.
So I saw a drink with gin in it, and I had to stop at the Scotland Pavilion so I could check that one out.
Here we have the fresh potato pancake with Scottish smoked salmon and herb sour cream. Looks absolutely delicious. And our citrus thistle with Hendrick's gin.
Bottoms up. Very refreshing. And how's that potato pancake, Mom?
It's good.
My mom and I are in agreement. All right, we have earned our Scotland sticker. There we go.
Well done, Scotland.
Okay, so we had a really awesome time at the Food and Wine Festival here in Epcot. We visited, there's 40 countries, and I don't think we even hit half of them because it just takes a lot out of you having, you know, a sample drink and food at every country. So, but we did have a really wonderful time. Everything we had was delicious, if you couldn't tell by our reactions. Some of it was a little bit spicy, but we had Scotland, we visited France, Belgium, Japan, Morocco. The American Adventure has hops and barley, Italy, Spain, and Mexico, China. Let's see, we got Australia, and that was it. And we had an awesome time, and I really highly recommend it because it's a really great chance to try a lot of food from many different countries around the world without leaving, obviously. I'm very excited that I'm gonna get to go try a lot of these things in their home countries, so I will be able to compare them to what I got to try here in Epcot and see what they're like in the actual country. So I will report back here at Gallivanting Gal Travel. Thank you for joining me on this quick trip around the world. I hope you enjoyed it, and please subscribe and like down below, and we will catch you next time.